Hello, and welcome to another stream of Coding with Ectric Live. My name is Ectric, and we are here in yet another stream where we will be doing some improvements on the timestamp program that we made previously. We are also going to be waiting for some space-time distortions to pop up in PLA because I want to record more of the daily STD videos. So we're going to be doing some live recordings of that. Should be fun. We'll switch over to, you know, the correct screen whenever we need to. But we're just going to be doing some coding and such. Oh, and I have the wrong thing. There we go. There we go. I think that's good. But yeah, hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for joining. Good to have you in. Let me just get set up in PLA, and then we'll be good to go with the coding. But thank you so much, Crunchy and Ellie, for doing the stream before it even started. Sorry I'm a little bit late. OBS was being slow. Alright. Yeah, that should be good. Now we should be perfect. Alright. That's all good. Let's get started. Ellie, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. Holy cow. Congratulations, Carlos, Trash Can Man, Chev, Crowback Cave, and Boomy. Congratulations, you now have access to custom emotes. And the new thing that I decided, the entrance themes are going to be members only. Members and mods only. So we're not going to do it for everyone. We're going to only do it if you're a member or a mod. So that'll be a new perk along with the custom emotes. So you'll be able to, once we do the entrance themes, we'll be able to, you know, edit. You'll be able to choose your entrance theme for the first time you send a message in a stream. It'll play like a couple seconds of whatever you want, within reason. I get veto control, but you know. Pin the like goal? Sure. Sorry about that. There we go. Cool. Ellie, thank you so much for your generosity. I'm so grateful. I owed you that for the charity stream. My money for those memberships that never went back to my account. Oh, okay, cool. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. Entrance theme? Yes, Crunchy. So we had talked about this in the charity stream, but I had the idea that because you know when Dazzling is TTS on. No, it is not, because we're gonna be messing with it. I guess I can start it for now and then close it. But yeah, so you know how whenever Dazzling joins the stream, they will play the seagulls sound effect. I was like, it's kind of almost like your entrance theme, like in a baseball game when like someone goes up to bat and they have like music that plays whenever they go up to bat. So I had the idea that we could set it up so in the TTS program so that whenever someone chats for the first time, it plays like a little piece of music that's unique to them, type of thing.
Is this thing on?
Yes, it is. I need to think of an interesting now. What's the time limit for it? It's probably going to be something very short, like 5 seconds or something like that. So just, I don't want it to be like interrupting stream or anything like that, but like I want it to be fun. So that is the plan. I also just had the idea of possibly adding the TTS, one of the TTS voices saying, "So-and-so is here," but I feel like that might be too much. So, we'll see.
Hey, Ectric. What do you call an apple who can snap?
I don't know.
A Snapple Cap Fact.
We'll do that. 1 second. Let's see. The original Cinderella was Egyptian. I did not know that. That limits my options. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to make it too interruptive. Like, if it's like, you know, if it's within reason, it can be a little bit more than 5 seconds. Like we'll use some discretion, and I'm probably gonna have some like default ones you can choose from. But Yeah, it can't be too long. Make it Phoenix's alt line. Am I going to hate that line and get cringe every time I see you or hear you come into stream? Also, we already got a STD spawn. Should make my entrance theme a fart sound. Of course you would. You are nothing. All right. Let me real quick go and pause this, and then we're going to switch over to PLA. We're gonna get rid of all of this extra text. Oh, it's playing the notifications from your 5 memberships. That's ridiculous. All right. I'm also gonna remove that. And we're gonna put chat on screen. Actually, bam. And then I am going to pause the TTS program so that you can't ruin a take of this daily STD. TTS is off. All right, so let's turn the game sound on, and then we'll do. First, we'll have to move my camera real quick. Here we go. And let me pull up the script. All right, so as of recording, I'm on day 51. But, you know, should let us interact in some way with Daily SCD. It would be fun. If you can suggest something that isn't too disruptive, then sure. All right. There we go. All right. I'm gonna do the intro, and then there'll be time to talk with chat. So, let's start this in a second. Okay. Sanity, eclipsing, and information. Let's play very quiet fart sound. Jesus. No. Oh my god. Make sound redeems work so we can torture you with shiny sound effects. I think sound redeems do currently work. But if you abuse it, I will turn them off. So, yes, you can do that. All right. Why not? Because I don't want my shorts to be full of farts. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, plus I'd have to set up a way to make you be able to play farts. Anyway, let's do this thing. It is day 51. Welcome to day 51 of Shiny Hunting 1, Sanity, Eclipsing, Xenoformation every single day until we get every shiny we need for our shiny living decks in Pokemon Legends Arceus. Let's go and do this thing. Alright. For those of you watching as a short, this is once again done live because I'm too lazy to record it offline. Farts are going to be really quiet, but it's not quiet to the point where you can't hear it, just barely so you think you're going insane. I don't have that set up currently, and it would be annoying to set up, so I'm going to say no for tonight. Maybe next time. Alright, so we are looking for Weavile, Sneasel, and Eevee in this area. But it's been so long since I've gotten a shiny that it's probably not going to happen. So long to figure out what the acronym was. Can do it like once a minute. If I will think about setting it up for next time, Crunchy, but for tonight I'm not planning on adding that in as an option. Well, actually, not necessarily true, because I do have a section of the stream put away for adding new sound redeems, so maybe I can do it when I do that. But until then, you're just gonna have to use the current ones. What was the acronym? It was SEX. Yeah, yeah. This one was easy. Honestly, the next one is also not that bad. The one after that, though, 53, that one's tough. It's not really a good place to hide. Maybe over here? They keep spotting me. I'm like a leopard. Spotted. Alright. Now we can wait. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it'll be here right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Or not. That was so horrible. You got it. You gotta come up with... I have to come up with a bunch of quippy one-liners that'll cut together decently in a short. So, I gotta say stupid shit like that. I really don't like that it does that. Like, based on where your camera is, it, like, blinds you. Stupid ass button making me chuckle. What I'm here to do. Make you chuckle despite yourself. Not logged into Streamlabs and too lazy to log in. Fair enough. Technically, you can do it through chat. I don't remember what the command is, but you can do it. You can do it all night long. And that's actually true for you, Ellie, because you have infinite points. But no games. Then you know it's coming. You think I'm paying attention, chat? Alright, let's do this thing. Anyone fun? No, it's just a haunter. And a lickitung. Alright. Maybe we'll finally get a shiny special spawn. It's been so long. Those are not special spawns. That is. It's not shiny, but it is a special spawn. I can tell because it's a weasel, sneasel. I can tell because it's a sneasel. Oh! Speaking of, there's another... No, get over here. Another one. Special spawn number 2. Someone play a fart sound. There's no fart sound yet. And honestly, third special spawn. We're not getting a shiny special spawn this one. Because, you know, why would we? That would require us. That I know that was you guys. I know that you guys did that. That was not a real shiny sound. Jerks. Yeah, that was definitely a fake one. I did have a split second where I was like, oh! those were some good sound effects that I had for the Horario Odyssey stream. It was a shame that it didn't scare me. You all were playing handicapped, to be fair. The only way you could possibly scare me was with sound effects, and I was prepared. Ooh, an Eevee. Gonna bonk him on the head real fast. Then I catch him. Scared you once? Yeah. Keep it in. Keep one in. The shiny sound effect? Oh, for sure. Scared you once. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I got scared at the very beginning. But then I prepared myself and didn't get scared again, and then it just became a really bad speedrun of Mario Odyssey. Honestly, I did better in my Mario Odyssey bingo lockout than I did in that speedrun. Well, once again, we are in the section where I'm just waiting for this thing to end because it's already a dud. It just doesn't know it yet. But I do. Oh, now it does too. 51, no luck. Maybe 52. It's never gonna be. Oh, hello. Alright. Cool. That one done. Oh, I probably should have, Love the Heihachi. Will be eventually? We'll see. I mean, obviously, like, if I do it long enough, yes, but, like, it really doesn't feel like it right now. Halloween Mario Odyssey stream. Yeah, it was 2023, not 2024. Because that was back in the, old apartment. And I did, Five Nights at Freddy's for, Halloween last year. Much to my chagrin. Because it was stressful, and I didn't like it that much. Alright. Cool. All set there. And then... Oops. Cool. Now, we should be good. Wish I caught that at the end of the short. Yeah. Don't remember that when it was 2 freaking years ago. Yeah, I mean, it was a pretty... It was one of the more eventful ones. Should do FNAF VR this year for Halloween. I don't have VR, any VR stuff. I do want to eventually get VR stuff, but I do not currently own a VR set. And I really need to not spend money significantly. Get a VR headset then? Yeah, well, yeah. just buy a full gaming rig, 5-head. Then give the headset to me. I need. Well, there you go. All right. So back to my coding, and by back to my coding, I mean to my coding, because we haven't done anything yet. So the plan today is we're gonna fix things about the TTS program. One, it times out if it goes too long without any something happening, or it just times out. I need to fix that because it's annoying that it doesn't stay on for the entire stream sometimes. 2, I want it to prompt me for the URL rather than having to copy and paste it before every stream. Because if we go over to the code, it wants the full URL of the stream, which is right here. And I have it so that I can just copy paste it here, but that's kind of annoying. and I would rather copy paste it into a command prompt. So I'm going to have it, when I click start, it's going to say, please enter the stream URL, and I'm just going to click paste, and then I click enter, and it's going to start. So that's plan number 2. Step number 3, I want it to allow me to start the program before the stream, so I don't have to remember to start it once the stream starts. Because right now, if I were to run it and the stream is offline, it will try to connect to the stream using the URL, and it will say this stream doesn't exist, there's a timeout, and it will end the program and just move on its merry way. I want to fix that so that it does not do that, and it just basically keeps attempting until the stream does turn on. So we're going to do that, and then step 4, I want to create a bat file of it. So bat files, I'm pretty sure most of you probably aren't aware, are basically they're basically files that you can write that are like a set of commands that you would write in a command prompt to do something. So, for example, if I wanted to open a text file in Notepad, and I wanted to just be able to write into the command prompt, for example, I wanted to write into the command prompt, like open file, and it opened the file to in Notepad or something like that. Technically, there are commands in the command prompt that you could use to open a text file in Notepad, but it would be like notepad.exe, and then the full file path, and then you would click enter, and it would open it up in Notepad. But it's annoying to type out notepad.exe and then the full absolute file path of whatever file you want to open. So what you can do is you can create a bat file, .bat file. They're batch files technically, and in that you basically just type out the full command, like notepad.exe, the full path, and then you save it. And then when you're in here, you can just type whatever the name of that bat file is. So, for example, we named it openfile.bat. Basically, it will, you can just type in openfile, and now it will automatically replace that with whatever command you put into that bat file. Oh, we're getting raided. Welcome in, raiders. Thank you so much for joining. Good to see you. Thank you so much, Kendra. It's Sundown, Zentama, Alpac, I'm a Seal, Hype Banana, Dante. Thank you everyone for joining in. Jasa as well. Good to have you in. For those of you who are new here, my name is Ectric. I am a PokeTuber by trade. As you can see in the bottom corner down there, I am waiting for Spacetime Distortions to appear because I do a daily Spacetime Distortion shorts series on the channel, which is not so daily because I'm bad about remembering to edit things. But I am basically doing live recordings of those. So while we wait for those, I am improving my text-to-speech program. I coded a special program that allows you to use text-to-speech in chat using the channel points in with like CloudBot through Streamlabs. So you don't have to pay money. You can just use the channel points instead. So it allows more people to use the text-to-speech. But it has some things that I'm trying to improve. So we're doing that today. Because I also code. But thank you so much for joining me. Microwave, welcome in as well. Good to see you. Sorry, community tab. That's a W. Great job. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Pat, thank you so much for the raid, my friend. Everyone in my chat, go check out Patterson Packs if you have not. Absolutely wonderful, wonderful content creator. Does some awesome stuff. Has been absolutely kicking butt lately. Just go show some love. I am coming. Just need my microphone. Sounds good. Dream Sword, Death, the Monado. Oh, the discussion bot thing. I see. I need to finish Arceus. It's such a good game. I love it. I'm currently going for a shiny living dex in Pokemon Legends Arceus, and I am decently far in. Sundown, thank you so much for being a member for 1 month. I really, really appreciate it. Did you do Nuzlocke a while ago? I may have watched you if it was you. I did, yeah. It's been a while since I've done video series, but yes, I used to do Nuzlocke video series for sure. Then again, I am also the most generic white guy you could imagine, so it's very possible you saw someone else that looked vaguely like me. We're not exactly hard to come by. Headphones trouble, but I'm coming. All right, I appreciate it. Everyone liked the stream. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate it. But yeah, I was just, while you were coming in, I was just explaining what I'm planning on doing to improve the code. Ectric is secretly Kanye West, though. I forgot about that lore. It seems more problematic somehow than it did back then. Congrats, Ectric. That's awesome you raid so much. Yeah. So for those of you who are not aware, I did a charity stream on Saturday for the Palestinian Children's Relief Fund, and we raised over $400. We had about $200 and something in donations from the chat, and then I did a challenge where every shiny I caught in the stream, I donated $5, and then every shiny someone in chat caught, I would donate $1. And then we extended that out to a bunch of different games because not everyone was playing Pokemon. And we just did a bunch of challenges and stuff like that, and ended up raising $407.50. And then I added a little bit extra to pay for like the processing fee. But yeah, it was a great stream. If you want to go back and watch the VOD, you can. It was a lot of fun. I ended up with 22 shinies. Kanye def taking the deep hole. Yeah. From chat, like 99.5% of it was me. Yeah, that is very true. Ellie did spend 175 of those dollars. Everyone's contribution matters, for sure. And I will say, even though the charity is over, definitely, if you are willing and able, I would recommend donating to the Palestinian Children's Relief Fund. It is extremely necessary to get as much funding as possible to try and provide some aid. I know that it's, they're not exactly letting in aid right now, but every cent is helpful in trying to get as much aid in as possible to help those children who are just suffering immensely right now in Gaza. So if you can and you're financially able, I would highly recommend donating. They do good work. 200, 100 when I first came in, then 20 memberships for another 100. Exactly. Oh, that's right. You did end up with 20, didn't you? So we're not seeing your apartment anymore? Yeah. It's been this background for a year and a half now, actually. Remember the trumpet sitting back there? Yeah, that's it's still there. It's just over there now. Next, it's not in the background, but it's on the wall still. I must lurk, but I'll be here. Sounds good, Pat. All right. Let's see. So, back to the plan. Back to my hunch. Basically, for those of you who didn't come in on the beginning of the explanation, very quickly, step one, the TTS program sometimes times out. I want to fix that. Step two, I want it to ask me for the stream URL because it requires that, rather than having to copy and paste it into a specific section in the code itself, because it's kind of annoying pasting it there. Number three, I want it to allow the program to start before stream, because currently, if I try to start it before the stream starts, it will the program will just stop and end without doing anything, and I'm very bad about remembering to start it once the stream starts. And then number four, I want to make it so that I can just type TTS into the command prompt and it will run that program. I played sax on stream like one time. Nice. I've never played the trombone on stream. I've done it in one short, for Thanksgiving in 2023, I believe, I played the trombone part for Alice's Restaurant. There's no trombone part in that song. I played the background music of Alice's Restaurant on trombone, and then sang over top of it. Do I still hold the title for the best find on the night? Absolutely. No one else got a full odds shiny, so you were the only one. Oh, Pseudo, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I see you got a new name. I like it. I like it. I have no clue how to code anything. I, however, mounted my 3DS and got a bunch of 3DS homebrew. Nice. Yeah, I love coding. It is my job. I don't enjoy that much part as much, but the personal projects are a lot of fun. Also, after we do the bat file, we will have a little bit of a section to allow you to add more voices / redeem sounds. So we can add in a section there. And then I don't know that we're gonna get to it, but we'll try. I had the idea to do entrance themes for mods and members. So if you are a member or a mod, you can choose like a little 5-second sound clip, and then whenever you type in to chat for the first time in a stream, it'll play that little sound clip, kind of like at a baseball game when you go up to bat and they play like your entrance song. Still haven't fully comprehended that fine yet. It was an impressive poll. What do bat files do? What's the significance? So basically, they take a longer series of commands that you could type into a command prompt, and they run it automatically whenever you run the bat file. So basically, you can type in a bunch of commands that you would write into a command prompt to do something. You could put it in this bat file, and then you instead just run the bat file, and it's a good way to almost have a text shortcut. It's almost like using a keyboard command where instead of right click copy, or going highlight the text, right click copy, right click paste, you can just do Control A, Control C, Control V type of thing. It just makes it easier and more abbreviated. Can mine be copyrighted music file redacted? If it's short enough, yes, I think it can be copyrighted music. I do reserve veto power though, because I don't want to get banned or demonetized or anything like that. So we'll see. But anyway, that is the plan for today. So let's get over to the code. First one is, I think I'm going to do the prompt first, actually. I know it was number 2 on the list, but yeah. So let's just copy all of this stuff. Bam, 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 lamb. Alright. So we copy all this. And then I'm going to save this as... we're going to save this as TTS prompt version. There we go. TTS prompt version. Are you on Python? Yes, I'm using Python. No great copyright-free musician that I should pull from? Yeah, for sure. Alright, so currently the way that it works is I would highlight over this and then paste over this URL here with the new one after having copied it. So it's not that inconvenient, but it's more inconvenient than I want it to be. So let's see. Been thinking recently that if I get good at coding when I do the course, I might make my own ROM hack. Ooh, I know that I know a couple people that have been mentioning doing ROM hacks. I know that Ellie was trying to do one at some point. I don't know if that ever went anywhere, but ROM hacks can be fun. I tried. Well, I didn't try to do a ROM hack. I tried to make my own game at one point using like the edited version of Fire Red, and didn't get anywhere because it was I did not have nearly enough time to and motivation to go put into it. All right, so I need to look up how to prompt in Python. Also, we're good. No space-time distortions yet. So we do this and play music, and then prompt for text Python. Right. Can't really use my PC right now to work on it. That's all right. I wouldn't share it with the whole internet if I do. Only within the close community. Fair, fair. All right. Oh, it's literally input. That's very easy. Cool. So we do... enter stream URL. All right. Cool. Got all that. Prompt done. Remember hearing about Scott Cawthorn, creator of Five Nights at Freddy's? He was a struggling man with family, and his little horror game got super big, and now he has movies coming out. Yeah, yeah. It's a very, very simple concept, but it works really well. Oh, I was like really confused. I was like, what the hell? Why did that music play? What happened in the game? And then I realized it was the YouTube video. Doodle, welcome to the stream. All right. Let's see. So, currently, the way it works is it starts up here. It creates the it tries to create the YouTube chat with the stream ID that it pulls from the URL. Murner, I forgot about that. Dipper, welcome to the stream as well. Good to see you. Multitasking, I see. Yes. Trying to look, think of what to call the ROM hack if I decide to go through with it, though. I mean, that seems like the most important part. All right, so it creates the chat. It has the redeems, the redeemers, redeem time, and the redeem voice, and makes a list of each of those. And then it goes through, and while chat is alive, starting with fetching chat, option is valid for archive chat only. Interesting. Okay. Dot is alive. Lightweight Python library browse to live chat without audio or beautiful soup. Okay. That'll be my intercept. There you go. Miraidon and Neuraidon. Alright, oh, I forgot that this has the button press stuff included in it. Completely forgot it was doing that. The button press commands. Alright, so goes through, it reads all of the items, and then it sleeps for 5 seconds. Oh, it sleeps for 5 seconds after it plays a message. I forgot. Right. And then otherwise, it just keep going through. Quality range. Checks the timeout. For iron range. Remove indices and then removes all of the. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Cool. So, let's see. Alright, so all of this makes sense to me, vaguely. I will say that what we need to do next, I'm trying to figure out how to get the timeout to not happen. So obviously the while chat is alive is what's failing at some point. At some point it says chat is not alive, even though it is. The stream is still alive. Nice try. But yeah, so it's trying to find. I need to look up what the chat that is alive is checking for. So let's go over here and hi YouTube chat. Chat dot is alive. Oh wait. Basically, a Python script. Stops working well. Usually works for half an hour and eventually closes without giving any errors. Oh, we got a space-time distortion forming. I'll swap over there in a second. Right file ends with unhandled exception. Alright, or 60 minutes and after I'll have a chat is not live no matter what. I'll start fetching 10. Album is 2 months long. Interesting. While is running, try chat. Well. Interesting. All right, so it basically looks like there's something that is causing it to end the program. Oh my goodness, Sudo. Sorry, Mr. Membership gifting. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Danbot, congratulations. You now have access to custom emotes, and eventually we'll have the option to add an entrance theme. Dova, welcome to the stream. As well. Character's just so peaceful over the waterfall and the corner, and the rest is numbers. You can find community scripts online. Oh yeah, for sure. Most of coding is just looking up on Stack Overflow to see if someone already solved your issue, and then tweaking it for your own purposes. Where's the ad timer? Ads, please. I did not add the ad timer today, but we can go at some point and do some ads. All right. Let's see. So. MEP? I'm sorry, Ellie. If you want to go to bed, no worries. Alright, so we'll solve this after we do the next daily STD. I always do that, then find a Reddit specific thread solving it. Exactly, yeah. that also works. But I don't want to go to bed, then don't. Alright. Different angle. Oh my goodness. There's always that one problem that's too specific, though. Yeah, then you just have to kind of like hodgepodge mix things together until you figure it out. Alright, pause the Pokemon music. And... Alright, so, for those of you who are not aware, I am doing a daily short series that is not really all that daily because I keep forgetting to edit things sometimes. But I do one Space-Time Distortion, and I chop it up into, you know, the most important bits, and then put it in as a short. So I am going to just record that. It will require me to do a little bit of an intro at the beginning, and then we'll go and try to see if we can't get a shiny that we need. But I will be saying that script in a second, but let me just check. Physically and mentally drained. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Gonna get off, may not come back. Well, if you, I apologize that you're not feeling well, but I hope that you feel better soon, and whether I see you tonight or not, have a good one. Will the STD be life-changing? Let's find out. It's true. What is that artwork? What artwork? Oh, over here? This is Yami from Black Clover. This is a drawing of Ectric with sunglasses I made. And then this is Doug Forsett from The Good Place. That acronym is sus. Space-Time Distortion a bit sus. Yeah. I got so many comments on all of the shorts because I called it the STD of the day that I decided to start changing the acronym to different NSFW acronyms. So see if you can pick out what the acronym is. Because I change it every day or every short. So let me do that intro, and then we'll go and do this distortion. Or in this case, a wormhole advancing normality kinkage. All right. It is day 52 as of the recording. Welcome to day 52 of Shiny Hunting 1, Wormhole Advancing Normality Kinkage. Every single day until we get every shiny we need for our shiny living decks in Pokemon Legends Arceus. Let's do it again! So it was once again a live recording in the Fieldlands. Looking for Eevee, looking for Weavile, looking for Sneasel of the Johto variety. And we're not going to get a shiny. It'll be a good time, though. Should have updated it to space-time instability. I did that the first time I changed the acronym. Although I called it a space-time incursion. But yeah, same thought. So again, I don't know where really to hide here, so I don't get bothered. But nice try. But yeah, now we wait. Very impatiently. And let me swap to the next section. There we go. Save that. And minimize. Cool. They take place in the VD or Void Dimension. Lots of waiting in the STD. Yep. Hey, look, this STD has crabs. That was a good one. Oh, I should probably record one without calling it an STD. Hold on. Hey, this one has crabs. There we go. Still waiting on those STD results. The results in you are venereal. Oh, we're just so swaggerific. I mean, look at this hat. Such a cool hat. W hat for real. Let's go. Yeah. You are the father of these crabs. Goodbye. I think I'm doing the you are the weakest link voice rather than the Mori voice. That's okay. Y'all get the point. Nice try. Oh my goodness. I have a feeling I'm not going to get much done in terms of coding today. I think I will do the try things though, because I think that will actually also solve our solve our timeout thing, and it also will solve the starting the program before stream starts issue as well. All right. Speaking of starting, let's get started. Another Haunter popping up first. Haunter always seems to come first. Very selfish lover. Alright, first special spawn. Another Sneasel. And we have never had a special spawn be shiny in any of these. So, actually in my entire time playing this game, I don't think I've ever had a... Nice try. My entire time playing this game, I've never had a shiny special spawn. Maybe one day we'll break that streak. Maybe that one day will be today. Well, we only have one more opportunity for that, because this is the second special spawn. You only get 3. It's kind of like Spider-Man and Family Guy. You only get 1. Or everybody gets 1. Except, in this case, everybody gets 3. Aww. It's not today. No. Stop running. Hey, an Eevee. I'm tired, man. I'm tired of this crap. 2 Eevees. Neat. Neither of them are shiny. Not neat. Ugh. I do wish that we could get any shiny that we needed for a Striking Living Dex. It doesn't need to be a Sneasel or a Weavile. Doesn't need to be anything specific yet. Just something that I need. The only shinies I've gotten in any of these distortions, or sorry, only shinies I've ever gotten in any of these wormholes is duplicates. Hey, look, it's Sylveon. Swirly. Gotta go catch up on sleep. Alright, Michael, have a good night. Thank you so much for joining. Have fun stream. Get all the shinies. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. encounter. Again. Back for seconds. Its refractory period must be insanely quick. And another Eevee. That's about to end, isn't it? That rumbling sounds like it's about to end. Yep. There's nothing unique I can say at this point. It just is. It's the same exact crap, different day. Come back tomorrow to see more of the same. All right, and we're done. Thank you for your patience. Now back to the coding. The more interesting thing to you, I'm sure. I just need to put myself back in my fancy schmancy spot. That allows me to see every space-time distortion spawn point without moving or changing the angle on the camera. Right, and then do that. Beautiful. All right, cool. We're all set there. Now we go back to the coding screen and we throw the music back on. So, we're gonna do. If I ever get a large sum of money, suddenly I'm putting 100 into a max subscription to you. Oh, that's very sweet of you, Doma. Giving up on STDs now would be a little rash. Stellar as always. Stellar as always. Oh my goodness. Alright. Let's see. So now, we will use the try function. And then we can just say... Alright, so we're just going to do try. So we'll do... running now equals true. It would help to type that in with the correct capitalization. Alright, well, running now. While running now. And then tab everything in twice actually. We're gonna try. And then accept. We do a time.sleep 5. And then do it again. And then we can just all right. This was for the movie Play Pokemon series, so I'm gonna get rid of these and just comment them out. Alright, so all this stuff Oh, and the odds decimal as well. Alright, so all that stuff. Let's just label that. Movies, play, Pokemon, code. Cool. Alright, so if this starts with redeem TTS, append get TTS message text. Alright, I think I'm gonna try and also fix the thing so that if you type weird capitalization, it completely fixes it rather than just somewhat fixing it. So we're gonna say that. Let's just copy all of this. We're gonna comment this out. Oops. Is it control 1? I think it's control 1. Yeah, there we go. Cool. And instead of doing this, if voice ID equals dandy, we return it's going to be text dot find index. Turns lowest index where raises value error when the substring is not found. Now we want find. Lowest index turns never go one on value. There we go. We want find. Substring is I'm poor and broke and my parents won't give me any money. That's alright, though. Ash, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Hope you're doing well. For those of you who are new here, my name is Ectric. I forgot to change the camera angle. That's my bad. There we go. But yeah, I do Pokemon stuff mostly, but well, not mostly. By trade I do Pokemon stuff, but I do a bunch of variety as well, including coding stuff. So hopefully you're excited for that. Thank you so much for joining that. And Ash, thank you so much for the raid. Pseudo, thank you so much for another gifted member. Congratulations, Joey BGT. You now have access to custom emotes, and eventually we'll have access to an entrance theme. I hope you're excited for that. And Pseudo, thank you so much for your generosity. I'm so grateful. All right. Let's see. So it's find of Ash. Thank you so much for the $1 dono as well. My goodness, everyone's generosity. I'm so thankful. Thank you. Y'all are awesome. So find. It will be redeem TTS dandy. It's going to be that dot lower dot find. Greater than -1, or actually equal 0, question mark, text dot, well, it's going to be text of, I can never remember what the syntax is for this. I gotta test it. Oh, no, not this. Cool. Alright. Invalid syntax, yeah, I know. Alright. We need a new one. And print. This is a test. -2. Test. Text. .py. And then run. So that's all but the last two. Is this just the last two? Yes. So we want -11 or -2 colon. We get rid of the first two. No, that's all but the last two. So we want this. Yes. Okay, cool. Positive colon. I don't like raiding and running, but it's getting late in my area. No worries, Ash. I appreciate you coming in, and get some good rest. Thank you so much for the dono. Thanks so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. And that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So what? 18 colon. Text. This is a C# syntax. This is not Python syntax. I need to figure out the version, the Python version. My syntax is a quarter in a jar every time I say a bad word. Yeah. All right. I guess I could just do it like this. Just started Star Trek Odyssey. Oh, that's possibly my favorite one. So good. You should put a mechanical engineering basics playlist under the stream for me, as if I'm smart. I certainly am not. All right, so if that. So this is basically just saying if the message starts with ! redeem TTS dandy of any capitalization orientation. So it's basically checking if the index that this segment starts at is 0, so the first character. If that's the case, then you want to return text minus the first 18 characters, because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Did I count wrong the first time? I must have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Alright, so we need 17, because we also want to get rid of that first space. There we go. So 17. Get rid of the first 17. Return. Text that. Otherwise, it will return text. Cool. And then we can just extrapolate that for the other ones. So, whisper. If text lower, define TTS. Whisper. And then this one is yeehaw. And then this one is just TTS. Cool. And then we just need to make sure we have the correct number of letters. So Dandy is 5, Whisper is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so we need +2 on that. We need 19. Yeehaw is 6, so we need +1 on that one. And then -5 on this one is 12. There we go. Cool. Nice. Watch Dr. Stone, so I'm definitely smart enough for that. There you go. Alright, so that should fix all of your insistence on typing the wrong capitalization of redeem TTS. Now, I think we fixed the timeout issue, right? Yeah, sleep for 5 seconds is fine. Let's just do a quick print statement first. Exited with error. Retrying connection. Cool. Alright, and that should be good, right? So that does... I love the Slumbering World music. So we got no timeout, ideally. Prompt for URL, definitely. Allow start before stream, ideally. Then we just have to do the bat file and the redeem sound stuff. No more redeem TTs. Yeah, sorry, Sudo. Putting you on to fall asleep to good night. All right, so have a good night. Tell me what you updated and did next stream. Sounds good. Will do. Appreciate you leaving me on in the background at the very least. All right, so let us try this. Oh, one thing I did want to... I'm not going to do it tonight. It's too convoluted for tonight. But one thing I did want to eventually add in was I wanted to... And this might not... Maybe I might stay up. All right, well, I appreciate it if you do. But if you don't, appreciate you sticking around with the stream on at least. But yeah, one thing I do want to do, and it might become a moot point if the program just constantly is able to turn itself back on. But I want to add in a possibility of reading chats before, like retroactively reading the previous chats to play messages from earlier in the stream before the program was turned on. So that if I were to forget to turn the program on and start it, I could still it could still play it without me having to repaste the message and do my own and do it for me instead. Can't wait for the horrible singing voices in i.e. Jingle Bells and Warm Me. What's that? All right, so I think we will try running this now. Enter stream URL. I need to copy that URL now. There we go. I think it's running. It's good. Let me try it. TTS. Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Testing. 123.
All right, cool. We got it. All right, so that's all working. It prompted me for that, so that's a check mark there for sure. I guess it just stands to reason whether it doesn't time out or not. But for now, let's go and just say, this one is done. This one is a question mark. This one, it should work, but I can't test it because we're streaming. TTS bat. Common TTS voices that one sing prompts in the tune and tone of Jingle Bells, or two sing in the tune and tone of maybe a 90s Japanese city pop artist. Gotcha. Alright, so let's go back over here. Actually, real quick, we're gonna pop that up there. All right, so we're gonna make a bat file. Let's do, pop that up there. We're gonna go to desktop. Folder, bat, files. Right. Okay. And then we're going to go to the settings. Pop that up there. Good. Oh, I don't think I even need to be in settings. Whatever. Let's see. We need path. System variables. Don't you bat your files at me? Alright. Environment variables. Cool. So we want path. We will add... Oh, I already have a bat files folder. Never mind. Cool. All right. So it's under Ectric, bat files. All right, and then we save this in that section. Bat files. And then we're going to save this as tts.bat. Cool. So now, all we have to do is do the Python thing. Okay. Copy that. So, it's python.exe, and then the Python full file path, which is that, and live stream series / TTS prompt version.py. Cool. And I should also go to the folder I want it to run from. So we want to run it from here. All right, let me just test out these commands individually in the command prompt. So I'm going to stop this one. TTS is currently not running it now. Theoretically. There we go. So we do this, and beautiful. All right. And then let's try this. Oops. Oh, space-time distortion forming. Let me just test this out real quick, and then we'll go and do that. There we go. Okay, cool. All right. Now, there we go. Okay, so now we're back to default. And keep your Python away from that. Also, thank you so much for 13 likes, everyone. I really appreciate it. Now, if we were to do just TTS, this should, emphasis on should, run that whole thing. There you go. Perfect. Now, I can just open up its command prompt, type TTS, and it'll automatically pull this up. I can just paste in the code. And then it should run. Nice. We love to see that. All right. So, actually, I probably should just do that, shouldn't I? Let's copy that. And we're just going to have it run. Bam. Alright. TTS is now running through the command prompt. Oh. The thing I did not think about. I don't know if playing the sounds is going to work. Let me try it. Test it again.
Please work.
Okay, it does work. Okay, good. We're all set. We're all set. It still works. Cool. So, now we are going to switch back over to PLA. Oops. We're going to turn that music off. We're going to turn this music on. We're going to go over to PLA. And we are going to do the intro for day 53. Just lower that a little bit. Good. And let's pull this up.
What all have you changed?
What all have you changed? Currently, what I have changed is very little from your perspective. All I have done is make it so that... Thank you. All I've done is make it so that you can... so that it doesn't time out. So we don't have to worry about that. It will now allow me to start the program before stream starts, so that I don't have to remember to do it once stream starts, which will hopefully make it so that it's less likely that I forgot to run it in the first place. I made it so that I could run it through the command prompt easily, rather than having to run it through Python's IDE software. and I made it so that I can just paste in the stream URL as a prompt rather than having to put it into the code itself. So yeah, all stuff that just makes it easier for me to use it so that it will be easier for you guys to not be screwed over by me effing it up. Trying to make it this idiot proof. And then now we're going to be hopefully at least getting the beginnings of setting up the entrance theme stuff. So we'll see how that goes. I'm not going to get all the way done with it today because I do have a pretty hard cutoff of 1 a.m. I have to be up early because I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. But we're gonna do our best. But anyway, I am going to do the diggly darn thing. I'm gonna also cancel the TTS program for now. So that you can't interrupt. Oops. I will play that once I turn it back on, Pseudo. That was perfectly timed to screw you. I apologize. Alright, let me do my intro, and I will play that once the STD is done. Alright. Day 53. Superpositional manifold, untethering, typical. Alright. Welcome to day 53 of Shiny Hunting 1, Superpositional Manifold, Untethering, Typicality. Every single day until we get every shiny we need for our shiny living decks in Pokemon Legends Arceus. One more time in here again. Now. Do it. Alright. We are, again, in the Fieldlands. Again, looking for Eevee, Weavile, Sneasel. And again, this is being recorded live, so there may be some interesting sounds. Oh. At least it's in a different spot this time. I was getting tired of that one section. This area, I can at least hide here and wait. Oh, there's a shaky tree. Let me go do that real quick. It's not shiny. I mean, mine is, but... Alright. Incoming Snozzle? Snozzle, more like... Yeah. Snozzle, more like... Freaking love Heihachi. Hey. Heihachi's cool. Heihachi would go, "Ya pig, ya pig," in Soul Calibur 2. And that was a fun sound. He would also go, "Whoa," when he would die. Okay, fine. Right. I would like more Schnapple. Should also measure my blood pressure if I'm going to the doctor tomorrow. Get at least a baseline reading when I'm less stressed. Cinema. Pink and orange Schnabel. Oh, I hope. I hope. Getting a shiny Sneasel would be dope. Be a great way to not have to be in a shiny drought anymore for the Distortions. Or for the Manifolds. Oh boy. I thought I turned off everyone else's games like popping up on the screen. It's kind of annoying it didn't get turned off. Also, it's looking like July 14th is going to be a makeup of the Smash stream. Oh, nice try. Of the Smash stream that I was supposed to do with Punning Man the other week. I think that's the next day that we're both free. So I think that's the plan, is next Monday to do that. Come on, Schnoodle. Nice job. Also, I don't know if I said welcome to the stream, but welcome to the stream. Totally been paying attention? Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, why wouldn't you be paying attention? Ah, wow. Crazy how this sound keeps coming up. Man, this is taking a while to spawn. Imagine I just do a spit take. Been here, just been lurking. Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And I know you had mentioned, oh, we are ready. I know you had mentioned, like, chatted a couple times already. I just forgot to say hello when you started chatting. I was rectifying that. Alright. Where are you at? Pokemans. A linking cord. It always disconcerts me when special spawns don't show up immediately. It's like, what are you hiding from me? Did I miss you? Did you run away already? Nice try. That was a better try, for sure. If I hadn't turned away from the Pokemon just as it played, you might have fooled me. That's good to have a good humor about it. Alright, first special spawn, finally. Not shiny, but at least it was there. Also, hello, Hunter. What do you want? Me going through all of the stages of grief over and over again at not getting shinies in this game. Where you at? Special spawn, number 2, special spawn. Ooh, a Leafeon. That's fun. Be much more fun if it had been shiny, but you know. Alright. No special spawn shinies. Another Sylveon. We're getting some good evolutions. Now, if one of them could just be shiny, make my year. Well, my week. Let's go with. That seems like a good amount of time to be excited about a shiny that I've been looking for 2 years. More, actually. Well, I guess technically I haven't been looking for that one specifically. I'm looking for Eevee more specifically. I was wrong. I know, I'm sorry. Well, we're getting to the dud area of the manifold. Now it's just time to wait until it ends. Right. What you been doing? Alright. Well, no shiny Snozzle. Now I'm gonna go cry myself to sleep. See you later. Alright. I'm gonna say that we're not gonna be able to get another one done before 1 o'clock. So I'm not gonna continue sitting there waiting for one. So let me just save. And then we'll swap back over to the coding section. Beautiful. Alright, let me just turn this off. Perfect. Alright, all set there. Now, let me turn the TTS program back on. And then resubmit that TTS that you sent in just as I ended it. Why is this? I don't understand why it shows us 2 extra characters. Just cut the asterisk off and click. Alright. Gonna head to bed. Best of luck to you and chat. Y'all have a great night. Thank you so much, Anubis. I really appreciate it. Have a great night. We'll also move this camera back over.
Where'd I go just now? Seriously now, I'm gonna need someone to explain why I felt myself pulled apart to mere strings, then reassembled by some omnipotent being. Click start talking.
Is that from what is that from, like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy or something? Alright. So all of this is while chat is live. Then so we need to check each message for... Alright, so we got... Let's see... Has chatted equals... new list. So, I need to check whether a message is... Oh, shoot, I'm in the wrong one. I'm going to be taking a class on programming next school year. Any tips? I would say that it is a completely different way of thinking in some ways. It's a lot of almost like puzzle solving, in that you just need to figure out how to create steps to be able to do what you want to do. And it's gonna take some getting used to. I wouldn't be discouraged if at first it's very it's difficult to figure out exactly what's going on. I would say that Google is your friend. Obviously, when you're learning and you're doing homework, I wouldn't suggest just Googling the answer or anything like that. But in general, I mean, you probably saw it today. Stack Overflow is a wonderful, wonderful resource. There are a lot of really generous people who make it their life mission to just answer people's questions on random coding topics. So you're gonna get a lot of really good information. Odds are, if you are trying to do something, it is very likely someone else has tried to do the exact same thing and has had a Stack Overflow account and has been willing to ask a question about it, and then 3 other people have had opinions on how to solve it. So I would say, yeah, definitely, don't be discouraged if at first it's a little bit difficult, because it is a little bit of a different way of thinking about things. I mean, you have to think about, oh, hold on. There we go. All right. But yeah, basically you have to think all right, if I want to, go through and if I want to print every number from 1 to 100 in a row, how do I solve that? I could just type out 1 through 100. That would be a way to do it, but that's very tedious and annoying. So okay, how do I do that quicker? And then you have to fall back on the different things that you could use. There are if-else statements. That doesn't really help us here. There are for loops, which is basically just looping through and doing something again. That might be a good way to do it, because you're incrementing every single time. You're going from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. And you basically have to start, thinking of different ways to do things. And it can sometimes be, you just have to start working on getting your, you're going to get taught all of the different tools that in your toolbox that you could possibly use, at least the basics, and then from there it's just figuring out, okay, how do I combine different tools to get what I want? So it's definitely something that's different. I find it a lot of fun and very satisfying when you get it done, when you get it right, and then you can also come up with a different way that's even more elegant. It takes less lines of code to write, or it runs even faster, or something like that. There's multiple ways to solve any sort of coding problem, basically. So I would say that it's very satisfying, but it is a new way of thinking. So I would definitely not get discouraged if it doesn't immediately make sense.
To be loose the surly grip of the confounding enchantment you call TTSs. This is coding. Now, pray tell which knavish gnurl is beheft this odious plot. I slap at thee.
It's very funny. Oh my goodness. Alright, so getting back to what I was doing. Right now, it is looping through all of the messages here. And C is the current message. So we're going to put a comment here, and it's going to say entrance theme check. if
Nice shot.
c dot author. All right, let me look at the hi YouTube chat. Documentation. All right, so we want was live chat? No. Default processor maybe? Charles. Alright. So we got type, text message, super chat, super sticker, new sponsor. ID. Alright, so we got messages, timestamp. Alright, author. Name is chat sponsor. I think that... Alright, so we're going to do a little bit of a test. I'm going to go to bed. Alright, have a good night, Dova. I'm probably going to go to bed soon anyway, as well. Alright, so we're going to, real quick, if C... Alright, so we're going to print C dot author dot is chat sponsor. All right. I think this should be good. See that message. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna save that. Then we're gonna copy. And then we're gonna go and X out of that real quick. Open this up. Yes. Run this. Alright, so that didn't work for some reason. You picked the worst times to send TTS pseudo. Oh my goodness. Checking program. Why did that not work last time? That was weird. Alright, so I'm going to type in something real quick. Test. Message. Okay, that's why it exited. Oh, interesting. Okay. I don't know why that didn't work. Alright. Let's try that maybe. Info. Whoops. Alright, TTS. Damn. Test 2. False. Okay, so I'm not a sponsor, so that means, so because I'm not a member, it comes back false. Sudo, if you want to send a message real quick, it should show up true. Sid, thank you so much for being a member for 1 month. Wish I was alone right now so I could hear you, but I can't. I'm just wanting to say hello. Well, hello. True, false, false, true. Let's go. All right, so that does work. So is chat sponsor checks if you are a member. So that's perfect. You'll love to see that. Glad to have you here, Sid, as well. I apologize you're not able to hear me, but I will say hello. We are gonna probably end off soon, but you know. So that's good. Now we can real quick play the message that you sent him.
I won't interrupt Ectric's concentration. I won't interrupt Ectric's concentration. Come on, Pseudo, you can resist the urge. I won't. Oh, what the hell? Shop, shop, shopty.
Oh my goodness. All right. So that's all good there. Now, we X out of that. Don't send a TTS message. I just closed it. Is chat moderator. Should just be me. Or I don't even know if I can't. Let's try run it again. Whoops. Okay. Copy. Paste. Redeem TFS. Okay. So this should be false. Yep, because I'm not a mod. If I were to redeem TTS test, that's false. True.
Test.
Yes, because Streamlabs is a mod.
Test.
Cool. All right, so that should work for getting everyone's message, getting only the mods and the sponsor and the members. So we're gonna go over here. If c.author.isChat sponsor or c.author.isChat moderator. And then we're gonna add logic for checking if first time or first message actually let's see if I also consider stop licking the damn thing as my audio entrance. Alright, so if C dot, or actually has chatted dot contains index dot find count, maybe? Yeah, I think it's count. Count of so this is for the timer, right? Okay. Yeah, so it's count of c.author.name, right? Name. Author name. Yeah, name. Actually, channel ID maybe? Maybe we do channel ID. Just to be safer, because that's unique. Yeah, we'll do channel ID. All right. If not, hash channel account equals 0, or oh, right, equals 0. So if the count is 0, that means they have not chatted yet. No subject matter knowledge, but I'm happy to root for you to efficiently synthesize and utilize yours. Thanks! Mats, welcome to the stream. So you're having fun with coding in Hay? Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, we're probably going to end off in a few minutes, but I am enjoying myself. All right, so if it's a sponsor or a moderator, and then if they are not in the has chatted list, we will has chatted dot append c dot author dot channel ID. And then we also will do a call to try and play entrance theme. All right, and then we'll make the def entrance theme channel ID. All right, and sorry. All right, so we're just gonna call that c.author.channel ID. All right. So what it does now is it checks to see if the chatter is a sponsor or like a member in this case or a moderator. If they are, it checks if they have chatted before. because if they have not, it adds them to the has chatted list so that it only does it once. And then it plays the entrance theme, which obviously we don't have anything that it does yet. It just is a blank function, but I'll have to bring out my has chat script. But yeah, so it will go to this, and then we can, in a future stream, or maybe I'll just do it offline, I will add in some logic to check a list of users and their respective entrance themes. Obviously, we will have to create some files that it can pull from. We will have to create some... I will have to get your input on what you want and add those as files that I have. This will take some build up, but it should be a good time. It's getting late for me anyway, so I was just popping in to say hi. I appreciate you coming in, Matt. I really do. Glad to see you. Hope you're doing well, and yeah, hope you'll come around for another stream in the future. But I think we are going to call it here. This seems like a pretty good cutting off point for the night. We are going to go on a raid, though, so don't go anywhere just yet. But thank you so much for joining me. I know that sometimes these streams can get a little dense, and I'm not always as great at describing what's going on as I would like to be, but I appreciate you coming in and hanging with me regardless. So, subscriptions. Alright, who should we raid? We raided Frosty last time. Dan with a Plan we haven't raided in a while. Let's raid Dan with a Plan. Alright, so we're gonna drop a like. And we are going to head on over. Up doing well, glad to hear it. Thank you for the gifted, I missed it. Yeah. Glad to see you got it. That was Ellie that gave it to you. But we're gonna go on a hashtag Ectric raid. Go hop over to Dan with the Plans chat, show some love. Yeah, I hope to see you over there. I have a wonderful rest of your night. Probably not gonna be streaming tomorrow, but I will be back on Wednesday. So I'll see you then. But until then, bye.